I got 4 cars and they all black, got 4 bras and they all that, we call that ballin', doing this is my calling, flow is so appalling, my phone off and she calling, I'm like yeah, what it do, penthouse man.
What is going on, Ep42 SLAP Train, and welcome back today guys. Top 10 drifts of the week is back on this Friday, man. Now first and foremost, huge thank you to everybody coming around. This is episode number 42 on this 2016 year, man. We're slowly coming to a closure for this year, and I just want to say, you know, a huge thank you to everybody that has been a part of this year. We're going to be doing a recap video on the end of the year, but you know, that is moving forward a little bit later on. I do want to just address a few of the things. Now really quickly though, have a look at this clip and the reaction to go with it. Just a ridiculous entry here on Maname. Does a 360 mid-air. Holy shit. Unbelievable. I didn't want to put it in top 10, but I felt an honorable mention was close enough. Now I did want to address one comment from last week. Daniel Tungling. Now this man actually placed number 5 last week with Turbo Kiwi, and he was a little bit frustrated the fact that he only placed 5th in the lineup. Now I want to be clear on one thing. This series was meant to be fun. You know, the fact that it's a countdown, yes, I understand people are competitive, but at the end of the day though, we're not winning any prizes for coming in 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. And the fact that he, you know, was kind of taking away from other clips in the lineup. If you want to get technical, I even said it in the video that I was tired of seeing that same Driftland track being used over and over again. And I mean, to be completely honest, it wasn't that hard of a clip. Anybody can throw a 360 down there, ride the door out on a stock E30 side to side, right? I mean, it's not that difficult. I understand it's a 360, but at the end of the day though, you just have to be happy where you place. And I mean, it's only me doing these top 10s. There's nobody else in the backside of these doing here. I've been now working on this episode for about almost 3 hours, and you know, it's been a long ordeal, man. So I just want to say, this is made to be fun. Try to, you know, throw some variations in your clips here. Now, I did want to ask you guys personally how this clip was being made. Now, is there a way to edit your clips after you have already ran them? Because it looked like he just randomly threw that BMW in, and he ended up just miraculously not hitting anything. If you guys can clarify that in the comment section down below, I would be appreciated. I do believe I remember somebody saying something about you can edit the run and, you know, edit the obstacles on the track, so that's kind of where I was a little hesitant. But at the end of the day though, you know, there's no hard feelings here, Daniel Tungman. I really appreciate the clip. It's just the fact that, you know, it's just, this is a fun series, man. We're here to slide, we're here to have fun, try to get some doors as we do. So if you hit something cool, send it in, and I'll do my best to properly place the clips, man. I feel like I've done a pretty good job for the last 2 to 3 years. But number 10 this week, we're getting right into here. Redriftulous, KV Rim, Z-Tune, SSG Cummings, and Slick with the drone cam. These guys are throwing down some Toge tandems on the off-road section. I really enjoyed how they kind of incorporated the drone cam with this and made it almost a seamless transition from the drone cam to the third-person camera mode. I really did enjoy that, and that's the type of things that I'm looking for moving into 2016. Just things to make this series fresh and unique, man. Yes, we've been doing this a long time. There's definitely a lot of cars, there's a lot of tracks that we have not seen. And I'm not saying that I'm no longer taking solid tandems, because you will see in this week that we do have some really good tandem runs on some tracks that we have seen many times. But like I said though, I'm just looking for something different, man. Number 9 this week, coming in, Hunter Civilian Plays. Now this guy is blindfolded, running his Thrustmaster wheel, having a Coke at the same time, drifting around this GTR. I thought it was a pretty funny clip. I thought it was respectable to be in the top 10 lineup. I mean, this guy is chugging down, not even a Diet Coke. This guy went all out with a regular Coke, sliding around an expensive-ass GTR with the Thrustmaster wheel. But the question is, though, can he see under the blindfold? That is the million-dollar question for this top 10 drifts of the week. Nonetheless, like I said, I liked it. It was something different. I still think this man can see. How the hell is he getting that so close? I don't know, man. But number 8 this week, we have some Gran Turismo 6 coming around. This man is sliding 1,200 horsepower in the dark. And in the clip, he said it took him about 45 minutes to do this because the biggest problem was the fact that you cannot see anything other than your own headlight. So he's actually at Willow Springs right now. He's at the Big Willow at midnight with 100% cloud cover, man. This guy is straight dangerous, but he's pulling down some serious points. Again, I like the creativity on this. Something different, something that we have not seen on top 10 drifts of the week. We also have a secondary camera here from an in-car cockpit. Again, we can't see much, man. All that we can see is the damn side of the road getting sideways. But like I said, I liked it. It was different. Big thank you for sending that in, my dude, and thank you for taking the time to produce such a solid clip. I mean, the guy's getting some angle, and it's pitch dark, man. Try this yourself. It is definitely something that is not an easy thing to do. Number 7 this week, we have an unexpected 360 coming down, Suicide 360. We have WVW and DFBN. Did you see that, right? I don't know if you guys see that now. We're going to get one more look at this. It was a perfectly timed execution on this 360. Out of nowhere, you just see this guy sliding in backwards right between that C7 and S14. Very weird combination to see both of these cars drifting together, but that'll be good enough for a number 7 placing on this week's top 10. Number 6 this week, Datify coming in with a back-to-back reverse entry here on Magello, throwing down at 230 kilometers an hour. He throws it the first time. First when I seen this, I said, oh no, maybe he threw it too early. No, man, this guy is setting up for a back-to-back reverse entry. We are going to have a secondary camera for this, but it's a very clean run, man. It's a solo run, and I liked it. We haven't really seen too many back-to-back reverse entries like this. We have an in-car cockpit view. 230K, man. This is no slouch here on this entry. You can see he's definitely pulling in that speed. Perfect initiation, perfect hold on there. Just foot to the floor, no lift on that entire section. Absolutely loved it. Something different, man. That's what I'm saying. Different track, E30. I liked it, man. The guy went out of the box for that one. Number 5, we have DD Sullis. Hopefully I did pronounce that properly. This man's on West Hill Circuit, open track with streets. Mazda RX-7 here on Live for Speed. This guy is coming through with a very impressive outside line, making sure not to clip any of those obstacles there. And he's also going to go ahead and get a nice little jump drift right here. Just a little bit of height, man. Nothing too crazy, but he's going to slide it in right into that roundabout. The key thing that I liked about this was a controlled run from start to finish. I had complete faith in this man that he was going to finish it off, and he even does it very, very gracefully, finishing it off clean. It's clean. I liked it. I definitely liked that run. Number 4 this week, Ben Conrad sliding in with some Live for Speed VR tandems, man. Now, we all have seen Ben Conrad here before. This man is an absolute animal here on Live for Speed, and his clips keep getting better and better and better. We are sitting here with the Oculus Rift right now on board with Ben. Now, some of you guys may argue, Slap, why isn't this number 1 for this week? It's a VR, it's a tandem. I took into consideration the fact that we have seen Live for Speed tandems like this before. Yes, it's an additional VR experience, and I gave that credit, bringing them up to number 4 this week. Let me know your thoughts. The run was flawless. I'm not taking anything away from this run. Like I said, though, it's a very hard thing to do of judging these clips, but hopefully I did my best on this. Let me know your thoughts down below. Where would you place Ben on this episode? Number 3, CS Ranjuro and Trey Pole throwing down a flawless run here on Forza Motorsport 6. They are on Lime Rock, getting the tandems going, and what I really enjoyed about this clip was the smoothness of the run. They are here on Forza 6 for one. That's a challenge on itself, but the fact that they are throwing down door-to-door runs in cockpit view, in-game. This is not a replay, this is in-game. Trey Pole reeling him in on those corners. I really enjoyed that clip. That is going to do it for the top podium. Number 2, though, Ross the Aviator with some very impressive RC tandems. Now, it's one little section right here, but I love this clip. You know, I thought it was a very fun clip. RC tandems are something that I really do enjoy, and hopefully moving forward I can get into something like this at a later time. But just look at the run. They make a little bit of contact on that transition. But like I said, though, top 10 drifts is meant to be fun, and I thought that this clip was the definition of that. But at number 1 this week, we have a very impressive Forza Horizon 3 Suicide Train run here. We're going to see a whole slew of cars right now. I'm going to try to name all of these off. We have Haven Boy 12, J-Rig 192, Just Zess, Redriftless, SSG Cummings, KVR Rim, MLG Shatter 420, Zinc Bowling, Z-Tune, and Hip Hop with the drone cam once again. These guys were at number 10 for a few of them. They're also placing at number 1 for this week for a damn good reason. Look at the length of this clip. It is absolutely crazy. They went around, what, 3-4 times consistently, and that's what I really enjoyed about that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for top 10 drifts for this week. Just wanted to replay that clip one more time for you guys to check out. This was not an easy thing to do, to keep this consistently going for the time that they did. Mad respect to everyone involved. We do have a beautiful outro edit from Newcon or Newtonio on YouTube. I will link the full video down below for you guys to check out. If you do want to send in your clips, make sure you guys fill out the template provided down below. Send in your email to the SLAPTrainBusiness@hotmail.com, and make sure you submit your clips to YouTube, either public or unlisted, for me to see. Thank you guys so much once again for coming around for this episode. Let me know your thoughts down below about the order placing. Would you have done it differently? If so, how? Like I said, respect to everybody involved. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all of which are found down below. It's your boy, the SLAP Train. I'm out. Peace.
Got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'. Doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling. My phone off and she calling. I'm like, yeah, what it do? Penthouse, man, what have you?